All right, our second matchup of the evening was Brook Havok versus Gino Rivera.
Brook comes out in a black Santa hat. This is her 14th total match at GCW and her 13th this year. This is Gino's 6th match ever at GCW. He's a master in the art of pissing people off. I find it fun how comfortable he is in doing so. We had Dan Perch on the mic with Brett Lauderdale. I will say I love everyone stopping in to fill in for Brett Lauderdale or for Dave Prazak. I think having the talent on the mic will be a positive thing in many ways. Would have loved to have had these two call the referee portion of the match instead of the wrestler's side. It would have been funny to sit there and have them play by play what Scarlett was doing with her job. I know I've had all kinds of shitty ideas tonight, but being they are both referees, it would have been funny to have them play by play the referee instead of the match. But I was late when I wrote that one.
No, I think it might have been this match where Brett was even like, "Oh, how would you call that one, Dan?" Like, I think it might have been this one. If not, there was another one, and those little moments were fun because I've never really heard that before either.
I feel like I would have loved to have heard somebody tear apart the referee position and talk about, well, placement should have been here, and they're watching for the shoulders over there, and
yeah, but Dan can't. But Dan's too likable. He could never be a heel commentator. Like, it just wouldn't work.
Yeah, that's true. We love Dan. We love Dan on this podcast. The "you fucked up" chant was almost satisfying from the fans' perspective, and from Gino's perspective. If he just pulled off one fuck up per match just to generate that response at him, I don't see that as a problem. Did anybody else notice how natural he was as a heel?
I've actually known Gino since like about 2016 when he first was wrestling for Party Hard, and he's wrestled a lot in Arizona. And I'm just absolutely pumped that he's starting to break through and get like on these bigger shows so more eyes can be on him, because like obviously he is great at just being an absolute fucker. He really is. But he's also got great comedic timing. Like, he wrestled a blow up doll on Sunday, sold the hell out of it. And not only that, like, he's a very good wrestler. Like, he's very technically sound, and you could tell there were things where like timing wise it would be like off a little bit, but him and Brook were both good enough in their craft they would audible and go to something else and call it in the ring. So I think both are really awesome in ring, but Gino specifically, just I love seeing local boys break out. Like, in New Mexico may as well be Arizona, but yeah, it's awesome. Shout out Gino.
I almost got the similar exact notes, man. I love Gino. I think he's a true professional asshole. But true professional in the ring, I think he could fit that Tony Deppen role so easily, so naturally.
Dude, great call. Yeah, I didn't even think of that, but yeah, 100%.
I agree with you. He's killing it. I didn't know he wrestled for Party. Like, he's actually one of these heels. Like, I actually do want to go now check him out in a Party Hard setting or somewhere else local. I wrote here, please bring him to LA, because I was hoping to see him in LA. I love Gino as a heel. I think he's so, like, as you said, he's so really a good wrestler. I think his like knowledge, his like what he does psychologically in the ring is just far and beyond like anything like we've seen kind of in GCW as a heel since Tony like Deppen. Like, he's one step ahead of everybody with the fans and how to get the fans' reaction in every single match that he has and to get all that heat on him. And with this match, I think it was perfect with Brook Havok, and she played her role really good as well, getting the crowd to get behind her. And I thought this was another great match to start the show. And I love Gino as well. Like, get Gino on there. I want to see him traveling a lot more, especially I was really hoping to see him in LA. So I was disappointed, but I'm glad I agree with you. I like to see him in GCW way more than we're seeing as of late as well.
Also, I'll just go ahead and put in here, our winner was Brook Havok, and I just want to also put, she's just been putting in excellent work at GCW. I think that she was only supposed to be here for 5 or 6 shows, and now I think we're at number 13, 14 for her. So good.
And she's been a welcome addition for sure too.
Yeah, she's traveled out here a lot over the years to wrestle as well, and I think Brook is at that point in her craft where she's starting to hit her stride, and you can tell. Like, she can go in the ring, and she can go with any style, any size, and that's not something I think that comes easy. You just got to train for it.
And she's been getting all those different style matchups in GCW to showcase how, once again, versatile she is. But I agree with you. She's been improving so much, and I'm glad she's getting this opportunity, kind of like Fuego. Like, I love GCW for this reason. We're getting to see people shine in moments where they didn't get previously. Like Gino Rivera, like I wish I would have seen him a lot more over these last few years. You said what, 2016 or 18, man? Like I wish I could see him since then because he's really good.
2016, and it's cool to see him just grow over it. And yeah, no, he's killing it. Stoked on Gino. Want more Gino everywhere.
Agreed.